A lecturer, when explaining stress management to an audience, raised a glass of water and asked, "How heavy is this glass of water?" Answers called out ranged from 20 grams to 500 grams. The lecturer replied, "The absolute weight doesn't matter. It depends on how long you try to hold it. If I hold it for a minute, that's not a problem. If I hold it for an hour, I'll have an ache in my arm. If I hold it for a day, you'll have to call an ambulance. In each case, it's the same weight, but the longer I hold it, the heavier it becomes," he continued. And that's the way it is with stress management. If we carry our burdens all the time, sooner or later, as the burden becomes increasingly heavy, we won't be able to carry on. As with a glass of water, you have to put it down for a while and rest before holding it again. When we're refreshed, we can carry on with the burden. My name is Serena Sanchez, and today I would persuade my audience to believe that stress management should be a required course for high school and college students. Unfortunately, stress is a perpetual epidemic that affects everyone of all ages. This four-letter villain does not discriminate. Although everyone is affected, I believe it is imperative for college students and as early as high school students to learn how to manage stress. I am a college student, so I have experienced firsthand how detrimental stress can be and how crucial it is to manage it. First, I will discuss what causes stress. Second, I will discuss the harmful effects of stress. Third, I will discuss how stress can be managed. What is stress? According to the dictionary, stress is a state of physical or emotional strain or tension resulting from adverse or very demanding circumstances. Whether it is at high school or college, individuals in this age range are dealing with the same obstacle, school. Whether it is high school or college, it is a known fact that schools generally is hard and can place difficult demands on the students attending. Understood.org says that high schoolers' main source of stress can result in fear of failure, tougher academics and responsibility, social pressures, uncertainty of the future, and concern about college. Teens reported that their stress levels during the school year far exceeded what they believe to be healthy, which top average reported that of stress of adults, their stress level. For teens, it was 5.8. For adults, it was 5.1, according to the American Psychological Association. 4 causes of stress for college students include financial stress, job outlook stress, academic stress, and family stress. The deadlines do not stop. College doesn't get cheaper, and most individuals are reaching the age of having to deal with bills and more responsibility. With everything coming at you at once, it can feel as though you are drowning. The American College Health Association reported that suicide rate within the age range of 15 to 24 years old has tripled since 1950s, and suicide is currently the second most common cause of death among college students. Now that I have discussed what causes stress in this age range, next I will talk about the harmful effects of stress. What can stress do to the body and mind? Well, the list is almost endless. Stress can, whether it's moderate or chronic, it can cause serious effects that can impact your daily life. Stress is known to cause headaches, dizziness, heartburn, insomnia, stomach aches, rapid breathing, tense muscles, missed periods in females, fertility, increased heart rate, risk of heart attacks, weight gain, obesity, extreme weight loss, and as I already touched upon, depression. The American Medical Association has identified stress to be the cause of more than 60% of all human illnesses and diseases, and has coined stress as a silent killer, writes the HuffPost.com. There's even been research that links stress to schizophrenia that can cause psychosis in schizophrenia patients. Now that I've discussed the harmful effects of stress, I will now move on to how stress can be managed. Understanding the techniques, tools, and skills of how to manage stress, it can save lives and grades. The 4 A's of stress management, according to helpguide.org. Avoid. Avoid unnecessary stress. Learn how to say no and avoid people who stress you out. Alter. Alter the situation. If you can't avoid a stressful situation, then alter it as best as you can. Be sure to make sure your schedule is as balanced as possible. Adapt. Adapt to the stressors. Sometimes it is impossible to change a situation or person. People and circumstances can be stressors. If this is a case, then change yourself. This entails regaining your sense of control by changing your expectations and attitude. And the last one is accept. Accept the things you cannot change. Simply put, do not try to control the uncontrollable. Acceptance can be a challenge, but there is no point in fighting something you cannot change. It is also important to stay active and to have a strong support team. Whether if it's dancing in your room, taking a stroll in the neighborhood, going to the gym, or just running, exercise is one of the best ways to combat stress. Exercise releases endorphins that make you feel good. And there is power in having a life's teammate. Everyone wants to feel connected and understood. Having a strong support system can actually counteract the fight or flight defense mechanism that is triggered by our bodies while under stress. Okay. Today, I first discussed the possible causes of stress in the age range of 15 to 24 years old, which is high school and college students. Secondly, I discussed the harmful effects stress can have on the body and mind. And lastly, I discussed how stress can be managed. In sum, 13 Reasons Why was not just a popular show on Netflix that blew up a few years ago. It was a depiction of what unmanaged stress can do to students without the proper help, tools, and skills. A show, yes, but fictional, I think not. But be aware of what the youth and college students need. And spread the word. We must demand something to be done to stop stress from the killer that it is.